welcome back to another new episode of Haywood Gardens. So today we are back here in Layla's house with her. She has invited Caleb over and they have just had a discussion, and she decided to open up and tell him about everything that was going on with her lately the last several days. So she let him know that she did receive a letter that Nyla gave her that was from her mother. And so if you did miss the previous two episodes or so, she did receive a letter from her mother, Martha, but Nyla has had it. Martha gave it to Nyla to give to her after she passed away. After Nyla passed away, it was supposed to go to Layla, but Nyla felt that she needed it now. And so Nyla went ahead and gave it to her. And in this letter, it described to Layla what really happened and why that her parents had to give her up. And so for her, it was life changing. She realized she did have a family. She had parents that loved her, and her dad was taken away from her right after she was born in a terrible accident. And her mom, in dealing with all of her struggles, ended up turning to drugs, and said that she went in and out of different addiction recovery places. So Layla decided to open up and share this information with Caleb and to kind of let him know what was going on, because he was really concerned about her. She wasn't really opening up to him as much, and she was being kind of quiet. And so now she has officially asked Caleb to help her. She knows that he has a lot of resources and connections in the community, and that his family has been around a long time. I mean, after all, they are vampires. So he is helping her do research. She was looking through some directories and books that she had to find, if she could find several addiction recovery places that she might be able to go and visit. So her and Caleb are going to go, and I think they're going to kind of split up to see what they can find. So Layla is just sharing her woes with him and her worries. She's excited if she can find her mom, but at the same time, she has no idea, honestly, what to think. And that is such a difficult thing to deal with, because this could be absolutely life changing if her mom is still around. So she's not sure. Is her mom alive? Is she still hanging around? So we're going to have to see what we can find here. And Caleb, he be looking fine. He's very focused on her. And look, they are just having conversations. Oh, goodbye. So it looks like he's going to be leaving here in a minute. So we'll let them finish up their conversation. Her letter from her mother is here on her kitchen table amongst several of the other letters that she has received. Some of these are from the foster care home that she went and volunteered at. They sent her a thank you note thanking her for everything that she has done, and so she was very grateful for it. So it has been about a week since the last episode. She has just been busy working and doing other things of that nature, and it is summer, so it has been very rainy, as it typically is here in Brindleton Bay. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I did talk about possibly moving Layla to a new lot, and so we are going to be doing that. It will be done probably by the next episode, and I will do a separate speed build on that when I take care of it. But yeah, guys, so I am excited to see where Layla is going to go and what's kind of going to unfold in this episode. So we are going to just go ahead and dive right in with her. And we're going to let them finish up their conversation here, and then I think Layla is going to call around and see what she can find out. So Layla has spoken with Caleb and found out that there is a big clue. He's checked out several of the different recovery places that are in the different cities nearby, and he has finally found an official hit on one. So he is letting Layla know right now, and so Layla is planning on going to visit. It is a pretty stormy and rainy day out here in Brindleton Bay today, so it's kind of a good day to go out there, but part of her wonders if this is almost like an omen or a sign about what she's going to find out. So I guess we will find out and see. So we will head on over to where he said it was. It was in, oh, it's in Windenburg. So we are going to head over to the city of Windenburg to see what we can find. So we have arrived here in Windenburg. It looks like it's just a cloudy day. It is no longer raining here, and we have arrived outside of the addiction recovery building, and I forget what this place is called. I'm not quite sure, but we will have her knock on the door. It looks like we can see a few people inside. It looks like someone is maybe talking to herself. We can see a few people in there in the waiting room, it looks like. It looks like they are watching TV. Come on in. So I'm wondering who these people are. So let's see, we have Genesis Snyder. Let's do a friendly introduction. And this is Kim Donnelly. We will see what's going on. I don't know why Layla is sitting at the front desk. She should not be doing that. But yeah, it looks like this is a waiting room of sorts. And so she is getting greeted by some of these people. So it looks like down here we have a hall or a kitchen, and we've got another office. Oh, it looks like we have Trisha Middleton. So this is the actual doctor or psychologist that is here in this addiction recovery building. So it looks like she is the one we probably need to speak with. So we will come here and do a friendly introduction. She just stopped and did a whole bunch of push-ups. So let's see if she's going to come on over. All right, so it looks like she is going to speak with Trisha. So let's get to know her a little bit and let's tell her. So, hey, I've got a question. I've been looking for my mother and I was told that we are going to decline this job offer. Um, I was told that she has been in and out of several addiction recovery places, and I really want to know if this is one of the ones that she has been at. Oh my gosh, everybody's wanting her to join things right now, like leave me alone. And so she's telling the doctor, if you could tell me, I really need to know. However, the doctor, she's like, well, there is patient security and things of that nature. And she's like, but please, this is my mother, and I really need to know. And so Trisha, she's thinking about it, and she's like, well, you know what? I think we need to go somewhere more private to discuss this. So we are going to put them in a group together, and let's have them sit together in here to discuss what is going on. So they are going into her office to have a chat. So she is saying, you know, she's like, tell me what's going on. Why do you need to know this information? Layla's literally sits down and just tells her everything that she needs to know. She's like, I I got a letter. I've been in the foster care system since I was little, ever since I can remember. And I finally have found out that my mom and dad, she left me a letter saying why she gave me up. And so she literally is going through this whole story with the doctor. It looks like she's being very understanding of her, and it's really, getting to know the situation fully. So she's like, well, after hearing everything that you've told me, I do have information for you. So this is the place. Her name was Martha Haywood, correct? And she's like, yes, that's my mom. She's like, yes, Martha Haywood was here as a resident. As you can see, those are other residents here, but Martha is no longer here. She's like, well, do you have any idea where my mother would be? When was she last here? She's like, well, your mother was here probably about several years ago, so I really don't have a clue about where her whereabouts might be. The last I heard, when she was released and finally sober and able to be out here on her own, she was actually going to be moving somewhere to where nobody would know her. And I know that originally she had a home in Willow Creek, and but I heard a rumor that she was moving to Oasis Springs, which she might be there, but you might have to check around. And I'm not sure if she wants to be found, or hopefully she's doing all right. I haven't heard from her in several years. So Layla is so grateful for the information that she has received from Trisha. It has been extremely helpful, and she appreciates Trisha understanding the situation and providing this information to her. So even though this technically is not very, I guess I would say professional in a sense, it's just she had proof that she is Martha's daughter. She had her license to show her, and so all of those small little details were already taken care of. So the doctor, she understands this situation very well, and she has also spoken with Nyla Sanders, and she's familiar with her from just the foster care system and people having to come here from that system itself to be in this addiction recovery place. While we are here, I do want to kind of check out this place. This is a build by me, and it is on my gallery if you guys are interested in downloading it. So it looks like this is another one of the residents, and yes, this is Lane Hitchcock. So these are some of the residents that are currently living here. This is his bedroom. He is really into music. And then this is Genesis's room. And then we have over here, this is, I forget her name, Kim. Kim Donnelly. So, yeah, these are the different rooms and a little balcony, and it looks like they have a fun little garden area back here that is only accessible by going through the building if you are invited in. So, yeah, so Layla has had a very successful visit here to this addiction recovery place, and she has decided to help out just a little bit with everything. And so, yeah, I think we are going to head back home to do a little bit more research to see what we can find because now that we've got more clues, we can really start searching more in detail for where her mom is. So let's head back to Brindleton Bay. So it is still early afternoon and it looks like the rain has finally cleared up here in Brindleton Bay. So she is super excited. We need to take care of our bees a little bit. Let's see, honey amount is full. So let's collect some honey and let's bond with the bees too. We haven't done anything with them for a bit. And we should probably, let's see, sell chrysanthemums, sell all. What are these? I forget what these are. Basil bush. So let's collect some of our, harvest the basil. Is this a spliced plant? Parsley. Let's harvest the parsley. Are these all parsley? I believe these are. Yeah. And then we will sell all, or I guess, do we have anything here on this one? A plantain tree. We do. We can harvest some of our plantains. I really need to go through and like clean out Layla's inventory. She has so much. Oh, I didn't know she was literally going to go through and sell all of them. I was going to collect some. But yeah, it looks like Supriya has come over to visit. So we do need to come and greet her. She has such exciting news. She's like, Supriya, oh my goodness, I have to tell you so much has happened since I last saw you. So she is going to come over here. She's like, Supriya, it's so good to see you. You wouldn't believe it. I have found out that my mother, from what I can tell, is still out there and alive. I got a letter from her. Supriya's like, oh my gosh, are you serious? I hope you can find her. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you. So she's so excited to find out this from Layla, and there's just so much going on in her life. So there are a few things that we do need to take care of for Layla, just like some of her basic needs. It is almost dinner time, so we're going to go ahead and have her grab some quick leftovers here. And then I think we will have her go and research a little bit as well to see if she can find out where her mom might be. Hey, I heard you became friends with Trisha Middleton. She's pretty cool. Yes, Nyla, she is. And she was extremely helpful. So Layla is so pleased and grateful for her and everything that she's done. Look at her in this grilled cheese. She is excited about this grilled cheese. She thinks it's smelling delicious. Let's see, we've got spending time to spend or blah blah. The sim loves spending time with friends and family. Deep connection. And we have feeling good and homey. So she wants to take a dog on a walk. We do need to take a walk with Rusty. It has been quite a while since we have done anything with him. And of course, it has decided to start raining again. I do have to say it rains so much here in Middleton Bay, which sometimes can be a little bit agitating if you know what I mean. But yeah, so okay, we are going to pet care, go on a walk. We are going to go for a jog. I don't really like to do walks. If I had a dog, which I did have dogs growing up like my whole life, I would be going for jogs, not for walks as much. But Layla also was like, look, we need to get this done quick because it is pouring down rain. I was like, oh my gosh, is she just not going to do it because it's raining? I mean, I don't blame the girl. So we will just have them do their walk real quick. And it looks like Brant has come over now too. Like everybody just keeps coming over today. He must have heard the news about her mom as well. So we need to greet him as well and invite him in. And let's talk with him a bit and share with him the exciting news. So yeah, we were like, oh yeah, I've been hearing from everybody that you found something out about your mom. So I was about to make her ask for money, and so he's pretty excited for her too. And look at this guy, he is like soaked and he's just dripping water all over my house. Like, why weren't you using an umbrella? Like why not? Anyways, little Rusty is also a soaking wet. And so, yeah, it is getting pretty late at night. Everybody's just wanting to come over. Cypria is leaving, and it looks like, is he sad? Let's see. He's uncomfortable, probably because you've got wet clothes. Oh, is. Oh, no. Her. Okay, we've got to fix that. And I did not realize we were so low in simoleons, but apparently we are. Like, that sounded like it's. Oh no! Our fountain! I knew it sounded like something straight up struck something. Oh gosh. That's so frustrating. Poor Layla, like everything that she has is just like getting broken right now. But yeah, anyways, Brant is pretty excited. He is like, Layla, seriously, if there is anything I can do for you, like let me know. I am all about helping you. She's like, if you know anything about Oasis Springs, like, yeah, actually, I'm really familiar with that area. I lived in Oasis Springs for a little bit during my teenage years and with my family until we ended up moving. She's like, really? Are you serious? He's like, yeah. He's like, let me see if I know anybody that might know who your mom is. What's her name? And she's like, it's Martha Haywood. So he is going to check it out for her and see what he can find. And you see that he still like gazes at her like that. And hey, Supriya, I wanted to spend some time with you. Who is this? Who who is this? Like, is there someone here? Who is this guy? Supriya's not here. As far as I know, she left. And this guy just literally walked right into my house. Pierce Delgado. Oh, that's her son. Anyways, that was odd. I guess we could introduce ourselves to him because he just walked into my house straight into my bathroom, which is really odd in my personal opinion, but people do their own things. That I have to say that's one thing I'm grateful for in real life, that strange people do not just walk into my home. And you shouldn't typically do that in general. But okay, so she was able to clean up or repair her dishwasher herself, which our girl Layla, she's so smart. And we really need to feed Rusty. And let's clean this mess up. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Dishwasher is fixed, and we need to send everyone home because Layla really needs to get to sleep because I believe she does have work in the morning. So let me see. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where I'm going. Work in 11 hours. So, yes, we do have work coming up here soon. So, we are going to go ahead and fast forward and make sure she gets through with her work day and see if she can find out any more information about her mother. So we are back here with Layla, and she has gotten home from work, and she is hearing from Brant. He has called her right now to let her know that he's got a great lead on a few places in Oasis Spring where her mom might be, and so he's going to do a little bit more research and get back to her. So it sounds like we are having quite a bit of success with Layla, and so she is so excited. She's starting to realize that she is more ready for this than she actually originally thought she might have been. And so I think things are really going to start looking up. So we are going to probably have to go ahead and end our episode here soon. I think we will go ahead and wrap things up just because we need to go ahead and get Layla ready to go to bed for another day of work. But Brant has really come through for her this time, which is really surprising. And she does really appreciate him because he has done so much for her, honestly, and that means the world to her. And so she's going to wait and see if he can really narrow things down. And we'll have to see in the next episode if she is able to find her mom. So, yeah, guys, I am so excited. Layla is busy just cleaning her house, and she feels this sense of enlightenment almost. Like she is just on cloud nine at the thought of thinking that she might have family and to think that she might have a mom that she could go visit or be with. And so I am super excited to see what is going to happen. So thank you guys so much for joining me. This episode I know was not the best. It's not the most exciting. Not a whole lot went on, and I apologize for that. But we did get to go check out the addiction recovery place and meet a few of the residents there. And so maybe we'll be able to work with them a little bit. Layla did stop by again later this afternoon. She did, and gave them a flower arrangement that she did to give thanks to Trisha for her sharing what she did with her. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and end things here this night and get a few things taken care of, and I will see you guys in the next episode.